You gonna show us that new dance move?
Yeah, it's the revolution. Yeah. It kind of feels like a dance move because I'm actually moving with this. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, you're onto something.
What's this
there.
called? Lateral.
So this is more of our MAPS green, MAPS performance, mobility.
So this is kind of like if anybody's warmed up with a team, like a sports team, they take you sometimes through a lot of dynamic stretches where the team will do drills and they'll run on the field. Well, there's definitely some merit to that, and this is one of those exercises that I sort of extracted from my sports training and experience. So we're just basically working on this frontal plane movement, so side to side. So what I'm going to do is kind of step into a lateral lunge, but then I'm going to kind of sweep back into the other side, and then I'm going to hop into it. Okay, so that'll create movement going to the left here for me. So I'm going to go ahead and start by stepping out and making sure I shift and hinge my hips back.
Now,
so I'm still looking straight ahead.
Now I'm noticing it's this outside leg is bending, the other leg is completely straight.
Right. And now I'm shifting my weight back.
And you're reaching with the opposite hand?
The other reason why I'm doing this, so if I'm an athlete, I need to be able to change directions pretty quickly. So I don't want to get stuck over here and then, it's hard for me to get out of this position. So I want to make sure that when I'm stepping into it, I'm kind of light on my feet and I'm getting the movement established, hinging my hips back, keeping good form. And I'm just teaching my body how to respond to this lateral movement.
And then you just change directions?
Then I just change directions. So I would stop here, now I would go back. Okay, here, hop, here, hop, and so forth.
So you mentioned this from sports and like with your athletes, but I see you doing this. This is something that's close to me right now, I feel like, is I get a lot of issues and pain in my hips because if there's anything I'm bad about is actually doing movements in this plane.
Yeah.
You know, as we get older, as a kid, I played soccer and basketball. I was constantly doing moves like this. Now that I've gotten older, a lot of deadlifting, a lot of squatting, heavy weight, because that's what we like to do. I've lost my strength in this plane, and it's actually gotten to the point where I've got an imbalance and dysfunction, and now my hips hurt. So, if you're somebody, you say an athlete, I feel like if you're an athlete, this is mandatory. If you're not an athlete, it's almost as important, if not more important, because you're neglecting this plane a lot.
No, that's a great point, because one of the biggest things that I think the difference in this program, specifically Mass Performance, we really tried to address that. We tried to address the different planes that your body's moving in. And most, if not all, a lot of these programs that are out there, the fitness programs, they keep you pretty much fixed in this sagittal plane. So everything's in front or behind, so it's all anterior, posterior, but I'm not moving left to right. I'm not twisting my body very often. So these are all things we try to expose in this program.
Yeah, so MAPS Green, this is great for your mobility days. Also great for the average person just before they warm up. This is something that I've included similar type movements to get some strength in that plane because I've neglected that.